Once upon a time in a bustling village, there lived a wise old merchant who was known for his unique gifts and profound lessons. One day, a curious boy approached him. "Master," the boy asked, "what is the secret to happiness?" The merchant smiled and handed the boy a small jar of golden honey. "This jar holds the answer to your question," he said. "Use it wisely, and you'll discover its secret." The boy's eyes sparkled with excitement as he carefully carried the jar home. That evening, he opened the jar and dipped his finger into the honey. The sweet, rich flavor delighted him, and he thought, "This is truly special." For days, he savored tiny sips of the honey, cherishing its sweetness and marveling at how it never failed to bring him joy. But as time passed, the boy's patience began to waver. "Why should I take only a little each day?" he thought. "If the honey makes me happy, why not have it all now?" His excitement grew as he imagined the thrill of indulging in the entire jar. One sunny afternoon, the boy gave in to his impatience. Sitting under the shade of a tree, he tilted the jar and let the honey flow freely. He licked his fingers clean, enjoying every last drop. For a moment, he felt a rush of satisfaction, but soon after, he looked down at the empty jar in his hands. The sweetness was gone, and so was his joy. He felt a pang of regret. Determined to understand what went wrong, the boy returned to the merchant. Holding out the empty jar, he said, "Master, the honey is gone, and yet I don't feel happy. Why didn't it work?" The merchant chuckled softly, his eyes full of kindness. "Ah, my child," he said, "the honey itself is not happiness. The secret lies in how you use it. When you savored it slowly, it brought you joy because you appreciated each moment. But when you rushed, you lost both the honey and the experience." The boy looked at the merchant, his expression thoughtful. "So I should have been more patient?" he asked. The merchant nodded. "Patience, gratitude, and balance are the keys to happiness. Life is much like this jar of honey. If you rush through it, you'll miss its sweetness. But if you take your time and savor the moments, you'll discover lasting joy." The boy felt a wave of understanding wash over him. "I see now," he said. Happiness isn't about having everything at little things and making them last." The merchant reached behind his counter and handed the boy a new jar of honey. "Take this," he said with a smile, "and this time, remember the lesson." From that day forward, the boy changed his ways. Each evening, he took a small taste of the honey, letting its sweetness remind him to treasure life's simple pleasures. Over time, he learned to approach everyone. When asked about his secret, he would smile and tell them about the jar of honey and the lesson it taught him. "Life," he would say, "is a jar of golden sweetness. Savor it slowly, and you'll never run out of joy." Moral of the story: life's sweetness lies in the little moments we often overlook. Happiness isn't about rushing to have it all, but about embracing patience and gratitude, savoring each experience as it comes,